Hello, Artful Manifestors. Welcome to this timeless pick a card tarot reading for all zodiac signs. Today we are receiving a message without any particular topic. Whatever message is revealed is the message that you are meant to hear. Whenever you come upon this reading is when you're meant to hear it. Oh. And to choose your reading, you'll just choose from one of the images I'm about to reveal or one of these crystals. So for reading number one, we have yellow rose along with a pink opal crystal. And for reading number two, we have iris along with zebra jasper. And for reading number three, we have Nasturtium, hopefully I'm saying that right, along with Prehnite. Let your intuition guide you. Whichever image and or crystal you're most drawn to is probably the reading meant for you. Of course, you're always welcome to listen to two or even all three of the readings, as there may be additional messages for you there. You'll find a link to all the readings in the description box below, as well as a list of all the cards that I use. If I have a link where you can find those cards, I'll include those as well. On November 1st, I'm giving away a free personalized tarot reading, and all you have to do to qualify is give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and type, "Let's see what good comes out of this," in the comments below. Good luck. Hello, reading number one. You chose the pink opal, which is connected to the heart chakra. It balances our emotions, it provides protection, increases our sense and feeling of love and gentleness. It assists with spiritual awakening, and it's a great ally for meditation and relaxation. It absorbs and reflects moods. So whatever, if you're wearing it, it's a powerful tool for emotional healing and balance. It eliminates negative energies and enhances our consciousness, our conscious awareness. And the card you chose, Yellow Rose, says enthusiasm and friendship. A single rose can be my garden, a single friend, my world. And what they're showing me is that phrase that some people come into our life for a reason, some people come into our life for a season, and showing gratitude for everyone that you meet, regardless of it being a lasting friendship, a short friendship, an acquaintance, even meeting somebody, you know, on public transportation or at a store, and just having a brief encounter with them. Just recognizing the blessing of that experience and taking what you need from those experiences, what you benefit, and being grateful for anything that you experience emotionally or that gives you any kind of wisdom or insight. All right, let's get some more cards and see if we can get some more clues about what you are meant to hear at this time. What message do you have for reading number one at this time? Okay, I knew it was going to be this one, monkey ball. Love that. Synchronicity. I feel that your own psychic abilities are increasing at this time. Weight and rigidity. And a monkey ball is one of these things that it's not an edible fruit. And people are just kind of puzzled by it because even animals don't eat it. So it's kind of like, how does it fit into our ecosystem? And there's a message about perhaps some of these relationships that you have currently, maybe the person that you are in a relationship with, and this could be any kind of relationship, a friendship, an acquaintance, somebody that you work with. You may notice that as your spirituality blooms and evolves, that some relationships don't have the weight that they used to, because maybe that person's not evolving as quickly or at the same rate, or from your perception, it may seem like they're not evolving at all. Let's get some more clues. Let's get some more cards and see what else we can find out. What message is reading number 1 meant to hear at this time? All right. Sage, wisdom, purification, harmony. Yeah, so again, some people come into our lives for a season. Some people come into our lives for a reason. I feel like there's more to that phrase, but that's all I can think of at this time. But yeah, I feel like you're starting to recognize not only that you're evolving, you can hear the dogs getting excited for you, not only that you may be evolving past some relationships, but just in general, that you don't feel the pull that you used to have these relationships. Like maybe when you were much younger, you looked forward to the weekend and spending time with your friends and calling them. And it's not that you don't have friends or that you can't socialize, but it's just, again, that it doesn't have the weight that it used to. You have other things that are fulfilling you, and you're not looking for external forces like relationships to fill your space, fill your time, occupy you, distract you. You're beginning to cleanse your energy, cleanse your aura, and keep it more your energy. And this isn't a negative. This isn't like hermiting your way and self-isolating and being antisocial. You're perfectly capable of being social and friendly. It's just that you don't need it. It's more like you are the sage. You are the wise person, that you have these brief encounters with people where there is this exchange of energy or this channeling of energy that benefits them, but you don't necessarily keep that energy or crave it. There's not a craving for these relationships like there was in the past, or it's something that will happen soon. If you've already recognized this, put that in the comments. If this is validation of that. If this is something you're not experiencing yet, then it's something that you will come to experience soon. All right, let's keep going. And here come the dogs. It's just like a dog. They're friends, right? They get excited to see everybody. And I see you as that kind of person that other people may be drawn to, but you don't necessarily require or feel like you need to be around them. All right. Duality, banana. I have no idea what the guidebook says about this particular card. It's kind of a new deck. I've just had it for a couple of weeks, but immediately what caught my attention was this caduceus, however you say it, and the word duality. The thing about bananas is they can help your digestion. If you have slow digestion, eating a very ripe banana will help move things through you quicker. If you have very fast digestion, maybe even an upset stomach, then eating a slightly green banana will slow it down. So it's interesting, that duality, that you can use bananas as a medicine and for opposite things, just depending on how ripe it is. And it also has an energy of fertility. Fertility, abundance, potency, masculinity. Interestingly, bananas are not fruit, quote unquote fruit, but more like herbs, because the plant does not have a woody stem. So just an interesting little fact. All right, let's get some tarot cards and see what other information we can get, what message you're meant to hear at this time. I really hear that you're elevating your vibration. Wheel of Fortune. Look at that. I love that we're getting this card right after I mentioned that bananas are a symbol of fertility and prosperity. And here we have the Wheel of Fortune. Things turning in your favor. All right, looks like 2 came out. We have the World. Wow. If you have your own business, are you putting something on the internet? You know, I'm thinking of global accessibility, global reaches. Five of Wands. And the World is also completing a goal. Five of Wands is favoring cooperation over competition. So interesting that we started out with enthusiasm and friendship, and then we get the Five of Wands, which is choosing cooperation over competition. The Knight of Swords. Clarity, aha moment. I'm also hearing that you're becoming stronger, more resilient. Your connection with spirit is stronger, so that you're not relying on outside validation, or you don't require, sharing things with other people. Like maybe in the past you used to vent if you were upset, and you don't do that anymore. You're beginning to see the benefit of, one, not complaining, not speaking what you don't want, but also not reinforcing it and amplifying it by sharing it with others and adding their energy and belief to the situation. All right, what other messages do you have? All right, the Knight of Wands. Lots of energy. Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands. it's lots of energy, but at the same time, it's effortless. We see somebody floating on a feather and clearing the clouds, discerning information with ease, you know, light as a feather. And then we see this person riding, it looks side saddle with just ease, leaping through this ring of fire. 3 of Wands, expanding your horizons, getting back more than you expected. So getting back more than you expected at the end and Wheel of Fortune at the beginning. This isn't for everyone, but somebody listening is definitely going to come into some big money, like winning something. Take it as it resonates. But also, if you've invested in something, whatever it is that you're investing in, whether it's money or a project, that investment is yielding better results than you expected. I also hear that you're communicating in a different way. You're becoming more strategic with your words, but also you're being very genuine, authentic, and friendly with your energy towards others as far as how you receive them, but you're not oversharing. You're not sharing your plans or your feelings. You're just, it's really this really nice emotional evolution. It's more than just a spiritual evolution. There's this emotional intelligence that is leveling up. Like I said, you're raising your vibration. If you were critical or judgmental in the past, you are releasing that. And because of this, because you're raising your vibration, because you are speaking from and receiving from your heart, a heart space, a more kind of unconditional love space, this gentleness, you are attracting opportunities to you. And perhaps it is one of these fleeting moments, these casual opportunities, that is the Wheel of Fortune for you, the change, things turning in your favor, something to allow you to complete a goal. And with these 2 knights and then the 3 of Wands, I definitely see this being like a career or financial gain, resources, whether it's a change in job or a promotion or a new way to gain resources, a raise, something. Wow, really great news, amazing spread here. So happy for you, reading number 1. I'm wishing you the best. Please let me know how this resonates. I love to read your comments and the connections you make with the cards that you see and your personal experiences in life. You're always welcome to reach out to me for additional guidance. The light in me sees the light in you. Thank you. Bye. Hello, reading number 2. Welcome. If you chose this reading, I'm so excited to do this reading. You're going to find out why in just a minute. During the intro, I believe I called this stone zebra jasper, but it is actually a rainbow moonstone. And you're going to understand why I'm so excited in just a minute. The Rainbow Moonstone is a stone of intuition. It helps connect you to your inner wisdom, increases your psychic abilities. It opens the third eye chakra. Some people will use this for meditation because it kind of enhances this feeling of peace. It balances the emotions. It's great for emotional healing, emotional wounds. It helps with personal growth, connection to divine feminine energy. It's a symbol of compassion. It increases our empathy, our nurturing. It's associated with the lunar goddesses. It's also called the Stone of New Beginnings. It helps with spiritual growth, transformation. It's beneficial during times of transitions. It helps to protect us. It cleanses our energies. And it enhances our creativity and inspiration. I just want to show you the images. Sometimes the markings on a crystal or stone can be a message within themselves. So you can write in the comments what these little markings look like to you. All right, the reason I'm so excited is because, one, I thought this was zebra jasper, but it's rainbow moonstone. And the card that you got, Iris. Iris is the Greek goddess associated with rainbows. She was a messenger for the gods. And it says here, rainbows and messages. And when I saw that, when I was setting up the camera to do the second reading, I just had this incredible feeling. So what I feel is happening is you are really leveling up in your ability to receive messages psychically, through your crown chakra, through your third eye. This could be signs, synchronicities. This could be just downloads, just knowing, channeling, mediumship. But you're really beginning to receive messages from your angels, your higher self, your spirit guides, source. I'm hearing the sun, that you are even receiving messages from the sun, the galactic sun, our sun. Wow. Okay, so excited for you. All right, let's get some cards and see what message you're meant to hear, other than how psychic you're becoming. All right, what message do you have for reading number 2 at this time? I'm just in awe of the synchronicities that happen, you know, for us to have the rainbow moonstone, and then the card that's drawn is connected to the rainbow. All right. Hobble Bush, maturity and experience. And we see this is card number 10. So completing something. Let's keep going. I'm hearing that you're, you know, in your abilities to read, receive, channel, divine, to receive these messages, you're beginning to be more stable in that. You're trusting it more. Look at that. Moon, phases, cycles, intuition. Wow. Rainbow, moonstone, moon, rainbows and moons. And these may even be part of your signs and synchronicities. There's a lot of synchronicities happening for you at this time as well. All right, let's get some more cards. I'm just so excited for you, reading number 2. Strength, fennel. All right, yeah, so maturity, experience, stability, strength. You're really, it's like the potency of your abilities is increasing. The ability to hear or sense, understand these messages that you're receiving is getting stronger. Wow. All right. What other messages do you have for reading number 2 at this time? Okay. 7 of Wands, overcoming an obstacle. I love this particular depiction of the 7 of Wands. You have the strong man bending these bars. Like nothing can stop you. And the big old tattoo of love. It's like love conquers all. What message do you have for reading number 2 at this time? We have the 10 of Wands, 7 of Wands, 10 of Wands, and there's another 10. Definitely completing something. 4 of Wands, and 4 of Wands is that stability that I was talking about. It's more like you're completing a spiritual lesson, as an emotional cycle. You're believing in your powers more, your abilities, your strengths. And others are trusting you more too. Like maybe you're opening up more about your skills, and it's not only evident to you, but to others. And others may even be coming to you for assistance in whatever area this is. For many of you, I feel that it is your intuitive divining skills, but it could also be creativity. It could be your ability to market things with messages. It could be communication of any type. The Emperor. So in addition to stability and strength, we have structure, schedules, routines. This may be part of your stability, is that you're creating a routine that makes you feel more stable, consistent, reliable. King of Cups. There is that maturity again. This, I told you, it felt like you're completing some emotional, spiritual lesson. And the King of Cups is emotionally mature, emotionally stable. Wow. So in addition to your increase of synchronicities, intuitive readings, messages, divination, you're becoming more stable, more reliable. And it's not like you weren't reliable. It's more like the messages that you're receiving from Spirit, your ability to receive those messages is more reliable. You have more faith in it now, more belief. I mean, look at, she's a rock in the ocean, standing above all the rocky waves and turmoils. I'm also hearing that things aren't bothering you as much as they did in the past. And look at, this is coming out underneath strength. And look at this strength. I mean, you're resilient, you're strong. Wow. This emotional strength. We talked about that with the rainbow moonstone, that there being this emotional healing. Like you've processed some emotional wound, spiritual wound, and now you've replaced it with these calm emotions, this balanced energy. Wow. Reading number 2. I'm just in awe of you and excited for you because you're receiving messages. Look for irises, moons, rainbows, but you are definitely receiving divine messages. So trust in that. If you've already noticed that, let me know in the comments. If you haven't noticed it, then you will begin to. You're going to start noticing the signs, synchronicities. You're going to start noticing sometimes people will ask you something and you'll have the answer and you're surprised that you have the answer because you don't know where you got that answer from. And it's because you channeled it. All right, look at this 3 of Wands, how much it looks like this King of Cups. There is this elevation. Again, I'm thinking of your third eye, your crown chakra. We see this crown here. We see this couple up here, up high on top, and both of these figures up above. It's like you have a whole different perspective. 3 of Wands is also getting more than you bargained for in a good way. You're getting positive returns, more returns, whatever you invested. And I'm feeling what you invested was time and energy in healing yourself. And not only do you have peace, now you have these abilities to receive messages from the other side. And you're beginning to discern these messages from your own thoughts better. You're really getting stronger and coming into your own as far as your divination abilities, psychic abilities. Wow. Your ship is coming in for sure. Reading number 2, I'm so excited for you. You've done a lot of hard work and it's paying off. You're strong, you're resilient, you're stable, you're safe, you're secure, and you're really beginning to receive and see the benefits of all your hard work. Please let me know how this resonates. I love to read your comments. I'm wishing you the best. The light in me sees the light in you. Thank you. Bye. Hello, reading number 3. You chose the Prehnite. And Prehnite is sometimes called the stone of prophecy. Its connection to intuition and psychic development gives it this name. It enhances our ability to connect to our inner wisdom and encourages a flow of intuitive insight. So if you're looking to strengthen your spiritual practices, increase your psychic sensitivity, this is a great stone for that. It's also good for emotional healing and release of anxieties, letting go of feelings of overwhelm.
It brings about a sense of inner peace. It helps our connection to Mother Earth and nature. It also it amplifies whatever you're feeling. So if you're feeling really happy and you're wearing this stone, for example, you're gonna feel even happier. It's connected to the heart chakra, so it supports our ability to experience love, unconditional love, compassion, empathy, kindness, and it just promotes this peaceful, calm energy. All right. And the card that you chose, Nasturtium, it says victory and conquest. He who controls others may be powerful, but he who has mastered himself is mightier still. This card is all about mastering your own thoughts, your own emotions, as opposed to allowing your emotions to have any kind of control over you or your thoughts. And, you know, that's the idea that sometimes our greatest accomplishment is one that no one sees. You know, mastering yourself is not necessarily a process that others see, but it is a really mighty thing to accomplish. All right, let's get some more cards and see what other messages we can get. What message do you have for reading number 3 at this time? Okay. Toadstool. Self-discovery and awakening. Wow, what did I tell you? That goes along perfectly with the Nasturtium. Mastering yourself, awakening to another level of you, and unfolding and evolving. What messages do you have for reading number 3? Snow, rest and contemplation. There's something about these toadstools and this rest and contemplation. I'm feeling a connection between. And this is card 37, which reduces to a 10. It's like something is ending, but it's not completely gone, because we see the growth coming out of it. So there is this personal growth, but there's also some elements of this thing that just ended that are still present. It could be in the form of knowledge, wisdom, through experience. And perhaps you are going through or kind of coming out of a phase of processing that, breaking it down, digesting it, understanding something that you've just completed. All right, let's get some more clues. See what message you're meant to hear at this time. What message do you have for reading number 3? What message do you have? All right, affection. Sorrel, I think that's how you say that word. Sorrel. If you know, let me know. But this card is about a new energy coming into your life, which makes sense with something is ending and something new is beginning. But it's like you know how toadstools, mushrooms, fungus, it breaks down things that have died and it breaks it into basic elements. So it's like some past experience that you have. You've completed something, but you have the basic elements, the skills, the tools, the knowledge that you've gained from that, and you're using that in a new way. It's almost like what they're showing me is somebody that gets a new job that's different than jobs they've had in the past, you know, like a non-linear career. And the jobs, you know, outside looking in, the jobs may seem so different, but there is a skill set based on your past jobs that when you take some of this job, some of this job, some of this job, then you have the right skill set for this new job. And there's also a message of, you know, doing something in a new way. All right, let's get some more clues. What message do you have for reading? Oh, okay. That just jumped out. Queen of Swords. What message do you have for reading number 3? Two of Wands. Broadening your horizons. Yeah. It's interesting that she's, you know, looking. She has this telescope and she's positioned herself up high so she has a good view and she's looking out. What is she searching for? And then we have the Two of Wands, which is about broadening your horizons, broadening your search. If you're looking for a job, then you may consider broadening your search, keeping in mind that different skills you have learned in different jobs could be applied to something completely different. But the skill set is there. You know, just thinking creatively, thinking strategically about your future. Labeling some of, you know, look at the things that you do in your job and give them broader labels, like organizational skills, for example. All right, the Nine of Wands. All right, if it's not, you know, a new job or you're not looking for a job, it could be maybe recently you've been feeling insecure in your abilities. We see all of these, you know, scratches, these wounds. It's like something is picking at an old emotional scar or wound. It's activating that. It's not that you have any reason to not feel like you're good enough. I'm hearing imposter syndrome, which just know everybody goes through that. It's just these old wounds being activated. But also this card is about seizing opportunities. You know, it's anticipating difficulties, having career power, creating job security, being prepared to deal with challenges, either in your career or your creative work. You see, she's prepared to do what it takes to get that rose despite its thorns. All right, let's keep going. I'm hearing, you know, the prize is worth the pain. Temperance, balance, balancing energies. All right, we have the Hierophant, the Page of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles. Definitely, it seems like for many of you, it is a new job, but take it as it resonates. It could be some kind of creative project, but for many of you, I feel like this is a new job, a new position. It could, you know, be an opportunity for you to teach or mentor someone, or to be taught or mentored. But you're definitely balancing something. You know what it is it's a blending of ideas. Remember we talked about the mushrooms breaking things down into different elements. And now you're taking these elements and blending them in a new way. We talked about doing something in a new way, and that's what this Temperance card is. Here you are strategizing, expanding your search, broadening your horizons, overcoming something, and then you're coming up with this creative solution, this way of blending different energies together. You know, and the Page of Pentacles is using your creative interest to generate income. Both, you know, and the Knight of Pentacles is an opportunity, a financial opportunity. With the Hierophant and the Knight of Pentacles, it could also be that you meet someone that kind of points you in the right direction, just a person that is going to be helpful in this situation and helping you to achieve this. But also I'm seeing that some of you may be teaching. We see the wise owl teacher here with the book, and we see the young girl student here. I wish I knew what kind of tree they were sitting in. But I definitely see some kind of change. Something's ending, something new is beginning. You may have even had a period of pause, but You're bringing balance and order back to everything. And if you're, not pursuing anything as far as your career or generating income using your creative projects, just know that this is all about the emotional wounds that you're healing. Remember, with the Prehnite, we talked about healing emotional, spiritual wounds. And with this Nasturtium, we talked about mastering yourself, your thoughts, your emotions. And I see you doing that. I see that if these wounds are making you aware of them, it's because you're now healing them. We see that with this toadstool. You're having an understanding about this. You're able to release the pain of it, but keep and hold on to the lessons and the tools gained from this past experience. And you're seeing things in a new way. You're turning this past into an opportunity for growth and expansion. Love it. Reading number 3, please let me know how this resonates. I love to read your comments. You're always welcome to reach out to me through my website for additional guidance if you feel that you need it. And I'm wishing you the best. The light in me sees the light in you. Thank you. Bye.